Also tonight, the battle over redistricting state legislative districts was front and center at the Ohio Supreme Court today. Justices heard arguments urging them to rule the state's new maps are illegal. Sarah Schuckman has been following that story all day and has the latest.
In 2015, Ohio voters overwhelmingly voted for anti-gerrymandering rules with the goal to draw new legislative maps that do not unfairly benefit one party. But 3 lawsuits say Ohio's Redistricting Commission didn't live up to expectations.
This is not about gerrymandering in favor of Democrats. It's about not gerrymandering in favor of Republicans.
Today, the Ohio Supreme Court heard the arguments and now must consider how to interpret the reforms and whether the commission must follow all of them or view them as mere suggestions.
The only way the enacted plan can stand is if the respondents convince you that Section 6 consists of empty words that they were free to ignore.
The plaintiffs say with maps as they're currently drawn, the GOP would likely win 66% of the seats in the state's General Assembly, thus sealing a veto-proof majority. Before voting for the plan, the governor and Secretary of State Frank LaRose questioned its constitutionality.
His characterization based on the emails that are in evidence is the plan is asinine.
Correct. That's his words.
Okay.
Today, LaRose's office said he couldn't comment as it's under litigation. An attorney hired by the Republican state, House, and Senate leaders to defend the maps said the new process worked, and Ohio is seeing fairer maps because of it.
There's been no allegation, certainly no proof, that any of those anti-gerrymandering requirements were violated. None.
Republican Chief Justice Maureen O'Connor, seen as a possible swing vote in the 4-3 court, seems skeptical.
Let's say we disagree with you and this court orders the commission to start over. Then what happens?
This court then has to provide some guidance to the commission.
New maps could continue to face challenges.
Someone could go to federal court and say the state of Ohio can't get their stuff together, so federal judge, you please draw the map.
You think that
could happen?
Okay.
Chief Justice Maureen O'Connor voted against the current state maps back in 2011 when the Republican majority upheld them. Now, there's no deadline for the court to act here, but the filing deadline for the May primary election is February 2nd. So that's when these maps are supposed to go into effect. So it is expected, Russ, that the court will respond soon, probably working within that timeline.
Let's talk about this because you and I did earlier. This headlining here, underscoring here, these are state districts, not congressional districts.
Exactly. These are the state legislative maps for the House and the Senate at the state level. So we'll see what they do. There are separate challenges to what the state has approved for the U.S. congressional maps as well.
Okay, stay tuned. All right, Sarah Schuckman, thank you.
Yep.